Nestled in the heart of the Lehigh Valley, the city of Allentown, Pennsylvania, is a place where past and present collide in the most captivating ways. To many, it's known simply as a town, a resilient city with industrial roots, a bustling urban core, and a rich tapestry of cultural stories. Despite economic challenges over the decades, Allentown has repeatedly reinvented itself, making it not just a city of history, but a city of determination, grit, and promise. Allentown's story begins in 1762, when Chief Justice William Allen, a prominent figure in colonial Pennsylvania, laid out a town on a tract of roughly 5,000 acres. He originally named it Northamptontown, envisioning a settlement that could thrive by virtue of its location along the Lehigh River. Even at its founding, though the locals had their own name, nearly everyone referred to it as Allen S. Town. Over time, that nickname caught on so thoroughly that in 1838 the town was officially renamed Allentown, in honor of its founder. Geographically, Allentown sits in the eastern part of Pennsylvania, in the United States, and is the county seat of Lehigh County. It lies along the Lehigh River and forms, along with neighboring Bethlehem and Easton, the core of the Lehigh Valley region that historically operated as a center of industry, trade, and innovation. Its position made it ideal for trade and transportation, especially once the Lehigh Canal was completed in 1829, opening vital links to other economic hubs. As of recent estimates, the population of Allentown hovers around 125,000 people. The city is younger on average than many others in Pennsylvania, with a median age in the low 30s according to census data. One of the most striking features of Allentown's demographics is its diversity. More than half of the residents identify as Hispanic or Latino, while the rest of the population includes white, black, or African American, Asian, and multiracial communities. This mix gives the city a vibrant cultural energy, a weaving together of traditions and stories from many walks of life. Food in Allentown reflects this cultural tapestry. You'll find Pennsylvania Dutch classics alongside Latin American flavors, fusion eateries, and comfort food diners. Traditional local fare includes scrapple, a hearty breakfast meat beloved in Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine, and chouflée pie, a sweet molasses-filled pastry. On the more modern side, cheesesteak stands and hot dog joints, especially those that date back decades, are local favorites. A long-standing institution is Yocco's Hot Dogs, in business since 1922, famous for its hot dogs, Pepito's hot dog sandwiches, and its place in Allentown lore. For dessert, pastelitos flan, and Latin-inspired pastries mingle with classic American pies, and food festivals often celebrate this rich culinary diversity. The backbone of Allentown's economy has shifted over time, but its industrious spirit remains constant. In the 19th and 20th centuries, it was a center for ironworks, cement, rolling mills, and manufacturing, fueled by the region's natural resources, ink, limestone, and iron ore. Today, while manufacturing remains part of the picture, other sectors have grown significantly. Major employers in the area include healthcare systems like the Lehigh Valley Health Network in St. Luke's, logistics and distribution companies, professional and technical services, and life sciences. The region's proximity to major markets, combined with relatively lower operational costs, has allowed it to attract new business, particularly in high-tech and distribution. Economically, the city has seen both challenges and growth. The median household income in Allentown is around $47,000 to $53,000, depending on the source. According to more recent regional economic data, the broader Lehigh Valley has a median household income of more than $81,700, highlighting a contrast between the city proper and the region at large. The city also faces a significant poverty rate. Reports indicate that over 20% of Allentown's population lives below the poverty line, and a large portion of its youth population experiences economic distress. Despite these challenges, Allentown's cost of living remains moderate compared to some larger metropolitan areas. The housing index is relatively affordable, though other costs like transportation and utilities are near or slightly above national averages. Culturally, Allentown is full of character and history. One of its most symbolic landmarks is Trout Hall, a house originally built in 1770 by James Allens, son of the city's founder, and now a museum that preserves the earliest days of the city. Another deeply meaningful site is the Liberty Bell Museum, housed in Zion's Reformed United Church of Christ. During the American Revolution, the Liberty Bell was hidden in Allentown, safe from British forces. And today, this museum celebrates that courageous chapter of history. Downtown Allentown itself is anchored by Center Square, sometimes called Monument Square, where a monument honors local soldiers and sailors who served in the Civil War. Modern cultural life includes the Allentown Art Museum, where visitors can explore regional and national art, and the Civic Theater, which showcases performances from musicals to independent films. When it comes to entertainment, the city also hosts Dorney Park and Wild Water Kingdom, a large amusement and water park that draws families from all around. Plus, local events like the annual Great Allentown Fair and seasonal festivals celebrating food, music, and community life. Allentown is also known for being immortalized in pop culture through Billy Joel's famous 1982 song, Allentown, which captures themes of industrial decline, working-class struggle, and hope. The song struck a chord because it reflected a generation's frustration and persistence. And Joel was later given the key to the city in recognition of how powerful his portrayal resonated with locals. There are many fascinating or little-known facts about Allentown. For instance, while the official town name was Northamptontown at its founding, Allen's influence was so strong that the informal name Allen S. Town became more common and eventually became the official name more than 70 years later. During the height of the canal era, the Lehigh Canal radically transformed the city's economic potential by making it a hub for coal, iron, and agricultural products. Another surprising piece of history, Allentown was part of an important chapter in the American Revolution. As those early patriots worked to protect symbols like the Liberty Bell, architecturally, the city reflects its layered history. Row houses and brick buildings from its industrial past stand beside newer developments. Even its transit tells a story, while the Lehigh Canal is now gone. Its legacy lives on in the city's physical and cultural geography. And through all of this, Allentown has not lost its heart. The city has weathered economic shifts, social change, and growth spurts, but its people remain deeply tied to their roots. There's a sense of pride in Allentown that's forged in hard work and reinvention. As our journey through this city draws to a close, picture a sunny afternoon strolling along Hamilton Street or Center Square. Hear the laughter from families leaving Dorney Park, the hum of traffic mixed with a street musician's tune. Sense the aromas drifting from a food stand, perhaps a soft pastelito or hearty scrapple sandwich. Allentown isn't just a place on a map, it's a living, breathing story of America's industrial past and its hopeful future. This is Allentown, a city shaped by its founder, tempered by its history, and driven by the hopeful energy of its people.